Hi there, Aquarius. This is Jeffrey, and this is your reading at Ripe Color for 2024. And the little message is set your priorities. So I might be, that's really an odd message in a way for the whole year, but that's where, so it's like really focus. And you're really good at that. You're really good at that. But, I was a great waiter. I really was. I was a great waiter. I was a waiter for a long time. And the reason I was a great waiter was because I prioritized moment to moment to moment. Is it more important that they get their check or that they get their order taken? Is it more important that they get water or that they get bread? What's more important? Is it more important that they get their food or that they get their dessert? Like, what's more important right now, right here, right now, right now? I'm in the kitchen. I need spoons. I need this. I need that. I need to drop this off. And I was really good at it because I could think in the moment. And it's really about being in the moment and setting the priorities in the moment. That's the little energy. And you're really good at that. You're really good at that. So it's not like this new skill that you're going to have to develop. It's like, I think it's something that comes naturally to you. So instead of getting lost in, thought or lost in feeling or lost in anxiety, it's like, okay, what do I have to do right now? And it's really about living in the moment. It's really about this practice of living in the moment, moment to moment, as right. I think would be good for all of us. All right. Nancy and I are offering tarot classes starting on the 23rd. It's a 6-week class. It's very intensive tarot classes, and we get to practice, and we go through the whole deck and the meanings, um, card spreads, some numerology, past life stuff. Like this whole, it's a very intensive class, and it's fun. So please join us. And I offer readings, etc. All the information is below. Let's see what's going on. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Okay. This is an interesting card, the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is really about setting a boundary. Yeah, there's a lot going on with the Nine of Wands. There's this energy of slow motion looking at, it's like watching a movie in slow motion and seeing all the action unfold and, kind of observing it. There's an energy of observing. And then he's kind of surrounded in battle and he's a little bit beaten up, but he set up like a boundary, right? And he made a line in the sand and he's like, this is working for me. This is not working for me. This is what I need to do moving forward because I'm a little bit, confined. So how am I going to move forward with this? This could also sometimes be like, I'm almost at the end of a project or something, and I have to decide whether I've learned my lesson, I'm going to give up, or whether I'm going to move forward. And it's like, even though this is hard, this is the last mile, and I'm going to make it, right? So it's a little bit of that, okay? So it's a choice. And then we have the Queen of Cups, who is like the great empath, and she really goes by her heart. She really goes by how she feels. And the question that she asks herself, and the question that I have been talking about for like 2 years, is how can I love myself more? How can I be kinder to myself? How can I be kinder? How can I be more healing, more intuitive, more compassionate? Right. So I feel a little bit, kind of in a place where I need to move, and how can I do that with compassion in order to establish something new? And the other thing, this is about organization and establishment, and it's traditionally it's about ritual. The way I describe it sometimes is like it's all about columns. So it's all about. So traditionally, it would be like the hospital is an entity, academia is an entity, government, religion, like that. But individually, it's about establishing new rituals that are kinder, that don't make you feel like you're stuck, right? And because she's here, right? Maybe it's time to change. Like let's say you have a job, right? Let's say you work for yourself and you work at home, la 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 la. It's like inviting more kindness in. It's like, well, I work this many hours a week. It's probably you might be able to get as much done if you reorganized, right? With a sense of love and like, well, even though I work really hard, I still take an hour for lunch every day and I don't pick up the phone from noon till 1. That's it. That's my time. Like that, like establishing that, right? Maybe the priority is more you and then the business second, or more you and then the family second, more you and then the job second, right? All right. And then, yeah, I'm going to dig really deep. When I say I mean you, I'm going to dig really deep and see where my light leads me, right? Because this is the scholar, and it's this energy of uncovering one's own light, one's own joy, one's own direction. And it's also a 9. So, I have 2 9s here already, which is about attainment. And then I'm going to, use my ideas and run off with them, right? Run off with them. I'm going to take my ideas, not other people's ideas, my ideas. I'm going to leave what's unnecessary. I'm going to take the valuable and confidently move forward. Choices, choices, choices. And the other thing about this card, it's about choices, but it's also about the duality, and it's about bringing together like the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself, the divine masculine, the divine feminine. So that means a combination of intuition and action, right? It's about combining them and making them into a whole in order to kind of live in heaven, right? And to be illuminated. And there's also this element here. It's really interesting because it comes up under look at this. It comes up under here. And this is about establishment, like I said before, corporations, la, 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 ritual. And there's an element of contract in this. This is like the contract between man and God, the contract between masculine and feminine, right? That understanding, the choice, because, they choose to eat from the both trees, right? And there's this element of contract of like, I'm making a new contract with myself that's more loving, that's led by light, that doesn't let me feel stuck or, unsticks me, so to speak. And then I'm running with it. Interesting. All right. I always say interesting. Extended readings are available for members, $4.99 a month. Please become a member. Watch all the extended readings from all the signs. And I also include a meditation every month that comes up on the members part of the YouTube. And I offer discounts on readings, etc., for members. And that is the story. So please become a member, and blessings to you.